Tonight, protesters are back on the streets. You're looking live right now in southeast Portland from Air 12. Police are trying to keep a group from marching to the East Precinct. We have seen fires and people throwing things at officers. Fox 12's Drew Marine is at tonight's protest and gives us a recap of the events marking 100 days of protests. Drew?
Yeah, Camilla, right now we're in front of Ventura Park where the protesters are regrouping after being dispersed. They originally started here at the park about 300 to 400 people deep. They started to march here on Stark Street, but there was a police line that met them just down the road here, and they would not let anyone through because the plan was they were going to be marching to the East Precinct. And that's when we saw a very dramatic scene. Police were there, like I mentioned, waiting for the protesters and gave several warnings before using pepper balls on the crowd. And in return, protesters used what we saw was 3 Molotov cocktails thrown and exploded onto the street in front of police. We did see when those Molotov cocktails were thrown, somebody's shoe was caught on fire. They had to stop, drop, and roll in order to try and get that out. They eventually took their shoe off, and volunteer medics helped him out there. And then at that point, police rushed the crowd again, used tear gas. Right now, the group is dispersed into several small groups, and at this point, we're not really sure where they're going. But it was a dramatic scene out there. There was fireworks as well as those Molotov cocktails. Some of those fireworks were set off right in front of us, so close that embers hit my arm. And now, like I mentioned, the group is trying to figure out where they're going to go next because police are trying to prevent them from going to the East Precinct. I've seen at least 3 arrests so far, and I'm not sure if there's been more, but of course we'll provide updates throughout the night with this group. For now, we're going to see what they do next. Live in southeast Portland, Drew Marine, Fox 12 Oregon.
Drew, thank you. And we've got another crew in the general area as well, closer to the front end of that group that was moving through southeast Portland. Fox 12's Bridget Chavez joins us live now. And Bridget, what are you seeing where you are?
Well, we just saw a group being taken down this way on a van. There's a bunch of officers on that van heading down Stark this way. You can see police lights there, too. There's another group of people from that group that was trying to march to the East Precinct as well. They've been dispersing them all night. You can see another Portland police van heading up that street right there, the Elrod right in that area, too. And again, we've just seen pockets of people, maybe groups no larger than 20 to 30 each, and police just trying to disperse these groups, keeping them away from the East Precinct. It looks like, for the most part, a lot of these groups are trying to figure out what they're going to do next because their original plan was to head to the East Precinct. And police did declare a riot a little over an hour ago. Again, they're telling people to stay out of the streets. For the most part, what we're seeing here is people are staying on the sidewalk, but multiple police units in the area. And again, we'll keep you updated as we get more information. Back to you.